or so. Really enjoying this hamburger.
Order the double cheese.
This episode is brought to you by Boobly.
By Michael
Sparkling-
Bublé.
by Michael Bublé. He sung the theme for this episode. Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 12 of Acquisitions Incorporated, Orrery of the Wanderer. Dylan is going to be here, but he's going to be late. So for now, his character is just going to be kind of there, but not there. And yeah, so last time the group was in Neverwinter, and half the group was in jail, and they broke them out, and they used the timepiece of the Traveler, which is one of the items that comprises the Orrery of the Wanderer, some kind of magic orrery, and it's got like 6 pieces to it, and each piece has its own special powers. So they've got the housing for the orrery, and they've got the timepiece of travel, and they're looking for the other pieces on behalf of Acquisitions Inc. Apparently some other franchise members of Acquisitions Inc. had found some pieces, but someone's coming after them and killing them to get the pieces. So the group is trying to get the pieces and figure out who's behind all this in the first place. Along the way, Viari, a member of Acquisitions Inc., was cursed by Kuriyami and died, apparently, though the characters don't know that, but and also they know that the Acquisitions Inc. B team is kind of following up on what the group is doing, kind of trailing them, and you would imagine that they're going to hear about what happened in Neverwinter, and they're not going to be happy, and neither is Home Office. So, Chris Crash, you got broke out of prison. You don't have any of your gear. It's all just gone. All you have is your prison overalls.
Okay, you feel thrashing it in your backpack then, Sunspot.
And what happened was, to escape the prison, Solaris used the timepiece of travel. There was a flash of light. You all appeared in the night sky, and you fell into the ocean. And it's night, it's foggy, and there are giant octopuses shooting up from the bottom of the ocean, coming at you, so let's all roll initiative.
Wait, they're not friendly?
Hooray!
No, they're not.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry.
It has been a long time since we had seafood. I need a D20.
They need a crispy Chris Crash burger.
Now on sale. Sunspot, what did you get?
15.
All right, what about Chris?
I got 18.
And what about Solaris?
I got a rock. No, I got a 9.
9. Also, I should note with the group is a bunch of people. There is the keg robot, Chad Brewski, and the famous author, Volo, Solaris's soon-to-be husband, Renair Neverember, the doppelganger woman that you broke out of prison, Opal Descartes, and in dwarf form is the gold dragon, Oranax, who has the dragon staff of Agairon. So you're all in the water there on the map. Oh, hey, 20 Sides, how you doing? On the map, you will see 3 green tentacle things.
Lovely.
Those are the octopi. Oh, thank you for the bits, very much. Once we get to 1,000 bits, one of these players is going to get a natural 20, which they don't have to use if they don't want to. So, you can just not use it. Oh, thanks for the follow.
I always use them. Every time.
All
For
right.
really dumb.
So first up, Chris Crash, you're in water. Underwater combat. Water is difficult terrain. Melee attacks you have disadvantage except if you're using a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident. Ranged attacks you have disadvantage unless you use a crossbow, a net, or a spear, or a javelin, or a trident. You also have fire resistance when you're in water.
Nice.
Sunspot, what's on your backpack?
Of things that you can take.
Whether you allow it or not, yeah.
Weapon-wise, He has some darts. That's really it.
Chris Crash comes like scribbling out of your backpack, and he's got like a little dart in his mouth.
Oh,
Where are we?
Oh, you're-
What's happening?
attack! He's just gonna point at the octopus.
Where's my staff?
Oh,
Hey,
Wow.
it's a Dylan.
That was quick.
Yummy.
Yummy's here.
let's pause.
Yummy.
Hi.
Be careful, you don't have hands.
It's true. Just have nubs.
No nubs. Bad for nubs. No nubs.
Okay, I hold on to the little dart like it's the smallest dagger possible, and I take the dodge action, and that's my turn.
Awesome turn.
So I
we're in
can't
turns.
cast-
Excellent.
I can't cast spells, so I don't have a focus.
20 sides. The 3D tabletop is Tabletop Simulator. You can get it on Steam. It's like $20, and then you just download. People have made minis. They made everything, and you can import maps. So, for example, I just bought this this Mike Schley map on his site today for $2. So I bought it. It's my
Ooh.
favorite ship map ever in D&D, from the Lair Assault, the 4th edition Talons of Umberlee thing. That's my. So it's a cool program.
Definitely worth checking out.
All right, so Dylan, what do you? Thanks for jumping in.
Yeah.
Let me get that gem off of you.
Sorry for being a few minutes late. You know?
Actually,
I don't care.
I just looked it up. I can still cast spells, but if they require any material components, I need them.
Let's,
So, for now, he's just panicking. He's just holding a little dart in his hand.
Oh.
Oh yeah, does Chris Crash have stubs? Or
No.
Okay.
You can give everybody a
Wanna make
wedgie.
Right. That was the wedgie punishment.
Yeah.
Although, they also cut off Yami's tattoo. It would be funny if they gave Chris a tattoo.
His little prison tat.
Like a Lord Never Ember tattoo. Like,
No. It's just a heart with like
never
D
ever.
in it.
Yeah, I was about to say it's an NE logo. It's branded.
all right. What did Yami get for initiative?
Oh, let me roll. Let me see. Hey, a nat 1. So it's 4.
A 4 for Yami. Okay, so Chris, on your turn, you're in the backpack. You just found an item to use. Is that what you did?
Yeah, I just pulled out one of Sunspot's random darts, and I'm just holding it and taking the dodge action.
All right, Sunspot, it's your turn. There's an octopus adjacent to you. I guess you're treading water. There's the octopus.
Oh, I do have a short sword. Yes. I could take out my short sword. I'm gonna start stabbing it a couple times.
Okay.
So I get 3 attacks with it because it's a monk weapon.
All right.
An 11. I'm assuming does not hit.
11. You know what they say about assuming? You actually hit it with an 11.
Oh, then all of my attacks hit because I got an 11, an 18, and a 23.
All right, you begin furiously stabbing the octopus, the giant octopus.
Roll some damage. Uh, 29 slashing damage.
That's a lot.
And that's for 3 attacks. So he's just kind of like, die!
All right. Let's out an aquatic squeal. I believe I have a underwater groan noise here.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Uh-oh.
All right, is that it for Sunspot?
Yes.
The water around you turns red and cloudy as the blood of the giant octopus spreads. Say, now it's my turn. The giant octopus, Sunspot, reaches for you with a slimy, tender tentacle
It's just a little caress.
Why did I not write down the plus to hit? Come on.
That's almost worse than being hit.
A consensual tentacle tap.
Hello. I don't like it.
It's
Can
okay
you
if
not?
I'm just gonna tentacle. Just, there you go.
All right, let's see. We're looking at +5 to hit.
Oh no.
+5, and if it hits, okay, 10. All right, I'm just gonna roll with my real life dice here. Speed it up. +5. 17. Does that hit? Sunspot.
No, it does not.
Oh, that's so lame. All right, so tentacle tries to wrap around you.
Ah, ah.
Oh boy.
God.
Over here. So, Yami, you have no
Yes.
hands.
Nope. I sure don't.
Yami just goes.
Uh-oh.
Tentacle reaches for you. +5.
Oh, you're showing off because you got like 8 arms. I get it.
20 wound. Oh, there's 3
That'll
of these.
hit.
There's 3 of these octopuses. So.
That'll
All right,
hit.
so here's the deal. You take 10 damage,
Okay.
and you are restrained as the
Excellent.
tentacles wrap around you.
Excellent.
The third octopus is over by Renair and Solaris. Who will it attack? I'm going to randomly decide. 1 through 3 is Solaris. I got a 1. So
Oh,
I think
hey.
that is Solaris. Solaris, tentacle. I rolled a natural 1. So
Solaris panics and swims away.
it like wraps a tentacle around its own tentacle.
Eh.
And then
You know-
turns red from embarrassment.
You know, little kids in the pool when they do the splash game and they get real crazy. That's Solaris is just splashing at this thing.
All right. That's it for the monsters. Now it is Solaris's turn.
All right.
The giant octopus kind of under and adjacent to you, and its tentacles are
goody.
out of the water, wiggling.
All right. Well, I would say that since we're in the water, I'm only going to draw diplomacy to use because I need a free hand to maneuver. And I'm going to attack with diplomacy, which is a short sword, so I do not have disadvantage. And Renair is next to it too.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that if I hit, I get my sneak attack.
Ooh.
Rogue.
Sneaky.
All right, I stab. Let's see. A 14 to stab with diplomacy.
14 hits.
All right, let me go back. I haven't sneak attacked in a while. Let's see. I have 4d6 sneak attack damage now.
Ooh.
All right, so here we go. Solaris stabs manically into this thing. She regrets that she does not have a Walkman to put in its mouth and send away. Let's see. 22 points of piercing damage as I just jab at it. Center mass.
22 points of piercing.
And then if I get a bonus action, which I should because I just stabbied once, I'm going to use my bonus action to, let's see, what can I do with the bonus action? I'm going to, well, no, I'm going to disengage and like swim back like 15 feet because I can only move half speed.
You're going to disengage and move back 15 feet?
Yeah, I just kind of swim, panically stab, and then paddle back.
All right.
All right.
Renair just kind of like, okay. Is that it for Solaris?
Yeah, and you know, she's panicking, so she's not making really great decisions. It's fine.
After Solaris is the NPCs' turns. The gold dragon Oranax sees a massive shadow deep underneath the water.
What?
It transforms
bless.
into a gold dragon and swims down there to deal with it. I have to go to my home planet now.
No, Arnax! We love you. Don't leave.
Just
Wait, where's he
throws up
going?
throws up deuces. It just fades away.
It's such a seamless, the DM problem. Oh, they have a gold dragon with them. How isn't every fight going to be
Why?
easy?
He's got.
Well, see how you do it, DMs?
I'll just leave you in the middle of the ocean.
Seamless.
Oh,
I
no.
tell you.
My planet needs me. I must go.
His animation cell state, you just see it manually get moved downwards. There you go, it's gone.
All right.
Over here.
Renair, Ever Ember has a rapier and a dagger, and he attacks He rolls a critical.
Or there.
Oh, he hits both times.
See, I knew he'd be okay in my panic.
So
Mhm,
he
of
like
course.
stabs it in the eye. Blood comes out, and it's hurt really, really bad.
I'm so proud.
Chad Brewski, the keg robot, he's just floating in the water, being cool, you know, shooting
Puts on some
Um,
sunglasses.
booze from his spigot that shoots up and arcs into the air into his mouth.
Yes.
Volo, oh dear, oh my, oh no, and he disengages and just starts swimming. And he says, "What's that in the distance? There's a ship. Oh, thank the gods!" And you do indeed see the fog parting as a ship is approaching, and on the side of the ship is the name, the Tortured Tortle. And on board you hear, "Hee-har-har! There's some kind of commotion up ahead." And you hear, "Captain, I don't know if..." "Shut up!" "Make your way towards them." And you
This
hear...
is first mate named Ihar.
Alright, and then, did I get all my NPCs? Yeah, I think I did.
Sounds
Okay.
like to me.
And then it is Yami's turn. Yami, you have no hands. And
Excellent.
I believe there's a giant octopus that has you restrained.
Right. Okay. I mean, no big deal. I'm gonna shout over to Renair. Hey, Renair, how about you finish that thing off? Sorry, I was kind of getting restrained. I'm gonna spend 3 psi points to use Command to Strike. As my action, I can choose one ally I can see within 60 feet, and that ally can use their reaction immediately to take the attack action. So Renair can use his reaction to attack it again.
Okay. He hits it.
Nice.
Like a battle master with the leadership and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is warlord type stuff here.
Yeah, Warlord. He stabs it again. It is like this close to dead.
All right, good attempt. Next time.
He says,
and then
"Don't worry, I'll be able to give you a hand." Oh, sorry.
I could use 2. Maybe 3. And can I use my movement to try and break out of restraint, or would I have to use action for that?
It's
I never remember.
I think it's an action, athletics or acrobatics.
All right, that's my turn.
After Yami, it is Krish's turn.
Yeah. And he like awkwardly hops off Sunspot's shoulder, maybe pushing Sunspot into the water and not purposefully. And he just starts hurriedly doggy paddling over towards Yami, and you just hear like, "Yami, I'll give you hands."
Okay.
Would I be able to get
You're
within?
adjacent to one octopus right now, so I mean you're gonna provoke unless you use something. Do you want to provoke?
Bonus action disengage.
Okay, so swim.
As with my
So
cunning.
you want to get adjacent to Yami?
Yeah.
Alright,
Would I
you
be able to?
Yeah, you swim 10 feet, and there's Yami.
Okay, I
Being
cast
held up in the air by a tentacle.
I cast guidance on you as my action.
Yeah.
And you see me holding the tiny little dart, like a dagger.
Alright, and that's it for Krish.
Yep.
Sunspart. This is Sparta.
Gonna keep stabbing this one till it dies.
Alright.
Why would you die? Yeah, a 12, an 18, and a 26.
Yes.
I love monks so much. Oh, this is some beautiful damage. 29 again.
Alright, so that is 30 to 60, so 58 total. And okay, so you stab it, it dies.
Hooray!
Do you do anything else on your turn?
I'll start swimming towards one of the other ones.
Okay, they're both pretty close to you. The one that's got hold of Yami is 10 feet away, and the one fighting Renair is also 10 feet away. 5 feet away.
I'll swim towards the one that has Yami. Just
Swim. Okay,
gracefully swimming.
You swim over next to Krish. Alright. And that's it for Sunspot.
Yep.
All right. So I guess the one that has Yami held, right? I think it's gonna let out an ink cloud in a 20-foot
Oh.
radius.
All right.
Cloud of ink extends all around the octopus if it is underwater. The area is heavily obscured for 1 minute, and it can use the dash action as a bonus action. So it's water, just black gunk, right? Ink. And now it's going to
Ew.
try to it's got hold of Yami. So it's pulling Yami down into the water. Having half its speed. So each of you, Krish and Sunspot, you each get an attack of opportunity on this thing.
It is heavily obscured, though, correct?
Well, yeah. So what does that mean?
Yeah.
So is that a disadvantage then?
No, it's got a higher AC.
Oh, okay.
I think +5.
Plus
or
5?
something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So each of ye gets a stab upon it.
I have 2 allies within 5 feet, so hopefully I stab.
I got a 25.
Yes.
Pretty good
Sev-
spot.
17.
Yes.
Ooh,
And
okay.
that is 8 slashing damage.
8, and then what did Krish do?
Let me see. I never use weapons. Give me
So you're
a
stabbing
moment.
with the dart?
Yeah, it's a D4.
It's a D4.
Oh, I guess I throw.
Yeah,
I
it's
guess I
D4.
throw it because you can still use ranged weapons underwater. Just the first increment.
Ink from it.
I
Because of the ink cloud.
think I'm only a D6 for the sneak attack. So
Isn't that weird that in our world history, pens use ink? Isn't there something that could have been easier to get to use for pens than you have to go kill squids?
It's a good point.
My pen's out of ink. Come on, you guys, get on the ship.
Ha!
Couldn't we just there's got to be a better way. I mean, 3 people died, so my pen could have more ink. I don't know. It just seems a little ridiculous. I mean, seriously, right?
right,
Come on. All right.
I got 9 total.
I mean, paint is not made of ink, right?
No, not usually.
Pigment.
Yeah.
It used to be made of a bunch of fruits and other vegetation.
This is ridiculous.
Or crushed snail shells, stuff like that.
It's ridiculous. All right.
Pigment's a lot of things.
I mean, to this day, Bic probably has sailing ships.
They're one of the sea captains in Saltmarsh. They get their own fleet.
Come on, we should really be charging more than 25 cents a pen for this. All right, so wait, how much damage did you do on your D4?
Oh, that was a 9 piercing total because I got the little sneak attack bonus.
Nice.
9 and 8 is 17. So you both slash into the tentacle, but to your dismay, Yami is pulled down beneath the drink, disappears in the cloud of inky blackness of the giant exploded pen. I mean, a giant exploded pen. All right, so let's see. That was part of my turn. Now this one is dead. I'm just gonna throw it off the table. There it goes. And then there's one fighting Renair. The one fighting Renair is hurt really bad. So it's gonna try to grab him. Pull him. Ooh, we got him. Renair is grabbed, pulled neath the waves to be a meal for this giant octopus. All right. That's my bad, guys. Solaris, it's your turn.
I scream and go after Renair. Can I get to it and stab it?
Okay, it has a speed of 60 swim, so...
What? I dash with
So
my
it's-
bonus
So
action.
you can move. It's difficult terrain in your water. So if you're swimming... also, it's nighttime and the water is super dark, so make a
I have-
perception to see if you
I
can...
have my
Oh,
goggles.
you have the goggles! Okay.
I have my goggles.
Alright, so you dive down. You're going to do a double move.
I'm going to use my bonus action to dash.
Okay, so that's 15.
So with difficult, it would make it 30. Because my speed is 30, so it would be 60. If I
Wait.
move,
Each action,
If you-
right? So
your
your dash
movement's-
would normally be 30, so that's 15. And then if you
Mhm.
double move, that's another 15 and 15, so that'd be 45 total, right?
okay,
So
If
you're
you double
so
dash, it's a total of 45.
yeah,
so it went 60 and you're
Yep.
45. So you're chasing. It is a little faster than you though. And you just see Renair like being
You can still
held by a
technic-
tentacle.
You can still technically throw a dagger, but you're not getting that thing back. It's gonna sink.
yeah,
Well, I think that's the least.
yeah. Let me
Renair's
see, hang
about
on.
to be eaten. I don't want to lose this dagger.
Let me see. Hang
Just
on.
saying.
You know,
I know she has
Dagger
named
weapon.
weapons.
fiance,
Where am I going to
dagger.
get another dagger? I don't know.
I mean, I can always
She-
get another fiance. No.
She has named daggers, so I mean, you know.
All right. Yeah, no. I'm just gonna. Oh God. Shit.
You also know that next round, I mean, if it double moves,
Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna be able to keep up. I know.
it's gonna have like a rocket. In
Well, I
its
can't
butt.
attack it this turn though. Like, I can't.
Although,
I-
actually, wait. I'm sorry. It's pulling the dude,
Yeah.
so it's half speed when it's doing that. I think.
That's
So
good
it only
point.
went 30.
So it went 30. So,
So do I get an action?
dash and you move, you would have an action. Yeah.
I'm gonna stab it.
Hello there.
You technically have an ally within 5 feet because he's grappled.
I'm gonna try to stab it.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, but you already used your bonus action. You can't sneak attack.
No, sneak attack isn't bonus action. It's just if I have an ally.
Oh, sweet. Never mind.
Yeah, sneak attack is an automatic if I have an ally or I have advantage. All right. God, I swear to God, dice gods. Is that's a 13 to hit?
It has an AC of 11.
What are you stabbing with?
Diplomacy. My short sword.
Well, that's got some echo. You're right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, that's a
That
weird.
was a strange sound.
It's like a rain stick.
A raid stick of paid.
17 points of piercing
A
damage.
pain stick. All right.
Oh,
You did so. It pulls him down, and you swim, catch up to it, and you stab it. Blood kind of streams out, and its grip loosens, and it begins to sink to the bottom of the briny depths.
We kind of like grab for Renair. You know, I don't have an action, so it's just, you know, I'm reaching in that direction.
That's it for Solaris. Oh, and Solaris, kind of nearby with your goggles, you see the
Yep.
big cloud of ink, and you see shooting out the bottom of it is another giant octopus holding Yami.
There's a panicked moment where Solaris almost like yells but realizes I'm underwater. I won't be able to breathe. So it's like
So, I think on NPC's turn, Chad is peeing in his own mouth.
Chad.
Which
As you
I actually have a story about that I can tell you guys sometime. But,
Oh. cool.
I won't tell it now. It's not appropriate.
Oh, I was going to say, I'm not sure if that's...
Family friendly.
Hey, you never know.
It's not at all family friendly.
Oh, excellent.
Well, never
One
mind.
way to recycle, I guess.
It was an accident. Anyway, so
That's of course it was.
Sure.
Volo is in the water. Oh, thank the gods, a ship! And he's swimming toward it. Hello, I'm Volo. I'm sure you've heard of me. Please pick me up. And you hear on the ship, anybody heard of a Rolo?
Apollo.
Polo?
I heard of a Marco.
Chad is floating.
Hello.
Renair will swim over to Yami's octopus. He's gonna try to just pull Yami free. So like he's got his dagger, he's kind of jabbing at the tentacle and just trying to pull Yami free. So Yami, you can make a escape check if you want,
Remember that
Would
D4.
that just be athletics?
or acrobatics, your choice.
Oh boy, that was a 4
With the D4 bonus?
with the D4.
Oh, no.
There's a 4 with the D4.
Not used to not having
So
hands.
just tug. Oh right, yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's hard to escape with no hands. All right. You know, if I want this, I'm just joking when I say this. Maybe I'll change all the treasure in this to magic rings from now.
Hey, look, it's gloves of missile catching. Sweet. Oh,
Everybody else is gonna be like just rings and like.
We have gloves
Now-
and like rings just blinged out.
The question is, could I put the rings on my toes?
ooh.
Yeah, I would say yes, definitely.
Okay. Excellent.
Definitely.
All
So-
I
right.
don't know.
No-
Yum,
no one
have
would
you taken
ever
off
be able
your
to-
boots since you've been I don't have any toes.
You know, I think Yami could make anything work, so I think Yami's got this.
Ooh. A great pirate idea. They have a peg leg, but the peg itself has rings on it.
Mhm.
That is a good idea.
Fine.
All right. So after the NPCs go, it is Yami's turn.
All
You're,
right.
like 15 feet under. I think you're just outside the ink cloud. Renair is next to you, trying to free you. This octopus is wounded and trying to pull you further into the depths. Basically, just trying to get away from the others so it can eat you
Okay.
as a meal.
I'm gonna spend 5 side points on charming presence. So I gotta roll some d8s. Let's see here. How many do I have to actually roll for that? It's 10, oh god, I have to roll 10 d8. Hold on. Or keep this.
Let's go to my wizard and spell noises for a noise for this power. First, I'll do a thoughtful noise.
Actually, I'll spend 6. Why not? Roll again. Alright, so let's see how many hit points of creatures I got here.
Oh, here's the charm noise.
Okay.
There's no
So
way
I
that
got-
didn't work.
60 hit points worth of creatures within
Oh.
30 feet
Okay.
are affected,
Okay.
and they are charmed by me for 10 minutes,
Okay.
regarding me as a friendly acquaintance.
So you have charmed the octopus.
And then I kind of like to the octopus. Like,
I think I want to have some other random sea creature be nearby that gets charmed also.
all right.
What's a good?
Just like a random fish. Just
I was thinking like a starfish or a seahorse or
Well, I'll take them both.
what's an interesting
a sea slug.
a sea slug?
Otter.
An otter.
Otter out in the middle of the ocean?
There are sea otters. I mean, you never know.
I may or may not have otter and giant otter statted.
I don't know.
What's a sea slug? I don't even know what that is. What about one of
a
those
little
big fishes
slug.
that blows up?
A puffer.
Pufferfish.
Okay.
A pufferfish,
We
yeah.
can take that.
All right, so it swims over to you, Yami, and is extremely interested in you. It's just a fish. So
I'm just pointing up. Take her up.
All right. So we're out of combat mode now. The octopus will pull Yami up and gently lift her into the air and let go. And then the tentacles, fix your hair,
Oh, thank you. Ugh.
pat you on the head.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Things like that.
Can I tell the? So I can talk to animals. Can I tell the octopus to like pick me up and take me over to the ship?
Sure,
And actually-
I'd be delighted.
Oh, your voice is wonderful.
Cool.
And I guess if it can, grab everyone else too.
Okay.
Thank you,
Hold
Mr.
on,
Octopus.
everyone. Whee!
I don't want it.
He's friendly.
I really enjoy wrapping my tentacle around the waist of these people.
Ew.
Well, you should always enjoy your work.
They're so firm.
Oh, all right. I don't know if that's a compliment I'm used to, but all right.
I need an adult. Oh
I
wait,
am
I'm an adult.
Hey, Yami,
Yeah,
Tell the
it's-
octopus if he's hungry. I have a bird I could feed to him.
Oh yeah, where is the
Oh, it's like
Our
ferret?
longest
circling
is
overhead. Like
My wolf is just like doggy paddling
Oh,
off
yeah, the
towards the boat.
Shadow Wolf.
I have
The
a
shadow wolf
question.
is like,
The Shadow
Where-
Wolf is making sad dog noises right now.
Where is the guard I dumped out of the or the
Hey.
bag of holding? Because I
Sub-
He's
dumped him in
dead.
the ocean.
He's
He did.
treading water, I guess.
Ah.
What kind of armor is he wearing?
We took off
we
some of
took
the
it
off.
off. We
Yeah.
took it
Okay.
off.
Okay.
All right.
We took it off.
So the tortured Tortle is, they lowered like a rope ladder, and Volo is climbing up and talking to them.
we don't need that.
Are you all gonna get on board the tortured Tortle?
Yeah,
Sure.
let
I'm
the
gonna, like-
octopus take us over and set us down. You know.
I get like behind Umbra, helping him try to get up the ladder. Like, come on, boy, come on, boy.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Banarash. I assume they like the tentacle stuff. So. Maybe
Who wouldn't?
maybe that means we need more. The tentacle can help each of you get on board.
We get on the boat. They all are tentacle people. Hello.
Oh, hello there.
Half is tentacle people and half is like
They're like
women who are
Ursula,
like-
they're like half octopus, just like hello.
Oh my god, I've never seen so many tentacles.
What? I'm gonna say it. Why did I only pack skirts? So, Chris
Okay.
Crash is like trying to scurry up, but he can't because it's the slippery side of a boat and he's got really low strength, so the tentacle.
So you all get on board, and you see sailors. And what you can't help but notice almost immediately, the ship is, it's nighttime, but the ship has like lanterns hanging that light the deck. And so there's a captain. He's got a big black beard, and he's got a vulture, a really big vulture on his shoulder. Next to him is a woman who looks like some kind of sea priestess. And they have really harsh looks on their face. And what you notice about the crew is like every single one of them has like a missing body part replaced with a peg.
No.
So there's a person with a peg leg, there's a person with a hook hand, there's a person with a glass eye, there's a woman with peg fingers,
Oh.
and there's a dude with a peg ear horn. And all of these pegs are bejeweled and bedazzled. It seems to be a thing on this ship that they all like encrust gems on their peg parts. So, the captain looks at you and he says, "Stand tall, mateys. I want to inspect our new cargo." Yar, yar. And the vulture caws. He wants you all to stand in a line. Do you stand in a line?
Yeah, and Chris Crash is pretty much just like a chihuahua in a room with air conditioning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's see. He looks at you. He looks at Renair, and he like pokes him in the shoulder. Looks like a noble. Perhaps a ransom for this one.
Hey, stop poking that. That's mine.
Not anymore. You're the property of the tortured Tortle. He looks at the crew and he says, "I told you, boys, that the real money is in slaving."
What?
And a lot of the crew, like you insightful types, will notice a lot of the crew is not at all comfortable with this. But some of them are like, "Finally!" and like pumping their fists, like, "Yes!"
No.
And the priestess is totally on board with this slaving thing. She's checking your teeth and stuff. It goes to Solaris. "You might fetch a good price."
No.
Pokes Yami. "Oh, this one's damaged. Probably just
Hey.
throw this one overboard. You can walk the plank. You won't be swimming far without hands now, will you? Ain't that right, boys?" And some of the crew is like, "Har har, yes." And the others like, "I'm not cool with this at all. I just mumble."
And that's a little hypocritical. Some of
Is
them are
he-
missing hands.
Is he wearing
Yeah.
a hat?
Yeah, he's got a tricorn.
You're just
Can I use Mystic Hand, which is basically like Mage Hand, to just like flip it off his head?
Now, Mystic Hand.
Yeah.
These are psionic things, right?
They are.
So you don't need to do
I don't.
somatic. Okay.
Nope.
All right, so you're gonna. So what do you do?
It's basically like Mage Hand, where I can manipulate an object
All right,
no more than 10 pounds, with my mind.
I need to switch to my ship noises. Let's see. That should be good. There's a seagull.
I like to think one of them looks like Yami, but it's just like a human version of Yami, and they got like 2 hook hands.
Yarr.
There's pots and pans.
Oh, that's a good one. The chef is missing a hand, but it's just a
Spatula.
cast iron, yeah, or spatula. Spatula.
Wow, I hit the bells one time and it just keeps going and going.
He replaced his hand
Stop
with a
with the
rusty
bell.
spatula.
Schleischer.
Let's say you're anchored by night. Yes, there we go. That's good.
Anchored by night. Yarr.
So you blew his tricorn off with a
Yeah.
magic power?
Yeah, just with my magic hand. Yeah.
The whole crew like stops. Nobody blows the cap off Captain Athgar Friedson. You'll be walking the plank. He draws his scimitar and points it at your chest.
I don't know how true that is, Captain Friedson.
All right.
Where are you planning on taking us as slaves?
No. No more questions for you.
Oh.
Set up the plank, boys.
And I was having such fun.
So yes.
Yami, this is why we got into this mess in the first place.
Oh, well. No loss.
So yeah, the crew is starting to set up a plank.
Yami will let him.
Look at this handless.
As they do, the ship starts shaking menacingly as I cast Thaumaturgy.
Ooh.
So you're casting a spell.
Yes, and I use magic to make it subtle.
Ooh.
All right, so the ship starts to shake and everybody looks around.
It stops when they stop putting the plank down.
Seems the sea goddess doesn't quite agree with that order, Captain.
He goes, "See, goddess," but then he stops and looks at the lady who's like dead serious. He goes, "Yeah, maybe. Who knows? It's just ship stuff. Finish the plank."
Can I use sleight of hand to try to casually, because my minor illusion spell takes somatic and material. So if I take a piece of fleece from my pouch by my side, can I try to cast a minor illusion and see if nobody sees me?
You try. I mean, I'm gonna have. I mean, the whole crew. It's literally the entire pirate crew is staring at you, holding their weapons.
Yep. This is just a piece of fabric and just like
Do
motion
a
of my hand.
sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Okay. That's cool. Let's see. I need another D20. That's
Can
fine.
I make it advantage by using Thaumaturgy as a distraction?
Let's see what she gets first.
Let's see. I got a 22 with disadvantage.
Wow. Okay.
I've rolled
Alright.
really good.
What's your illusion?
It's after the ship like starts shaking and Yami says what she does, somewhere like behind the ship, so like 30 feet from us, there's a low like woman's like it starts real quiet and then it rises to a scream and then just echoes over the ocean. Just look around in surprise.
Okay. The crew like looks around, baffled.
What was that? I think you're cursed.
Mayhaps.
The captain says, "It's funny, none of that stuff ever happened until ye came on board. I know you adventuring types." He pokes Yami. Walk the plank. You're gonna be shark food.
All right, if you say so. All right, I'll walk out onto the plank.
All
Right to the very end.
No, wait, they stop
Oh.
you at the
Oh,
before you like start going down the length of it. Bind
Fine.
your feet.
What?
whatever.
We got something heavy to stick to her.
Better hope you do.
They look around and they'll strap some kind of weight to you.
Okay.
Well, I was working out, but then that shark got me hand, so I don't need this 25-pound dumbbell anymore, Captain. And he goes, all right, that'll work well, bro. Looks like you'll be getting a workout at the bottom of the sea. Your handless turd.
What?
So he ties your feet
I
together.
have never.
Now it gives you enough length so like you can shuffle your feet. So each ankle is tied, and then there's a rope that ties them together. So you can shuffle your way to the edge, and your arms are bound to your sides, and there's like a weight tied to your back.
Okay. Oh, it started my back. Okay, excellent.
All right, start to shuffling. And he looks at
I'm
the
gonna
rest of the group. You slaves take notice, because this can be your fate on the tortured Tortle if you try any more shenanigans.
I'm gonna shuffle all the way to the end of the plank, and I'm gonna turn around so I'm facing the people, and I'm gonna make eye contact with Sunspot, and then with Chris Crash.
Is this Return of the Jedi?
Yes.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Like,
do I
what's
shoot a
about to happen?
lightsaber out of my
That's
head?
exactly what it is. Yes.
Yeah. Chris's head opens up.
Done.
Chad Brewski is suddenly ready to launch something out of his interior.
A beer saber.
And then I'm gonna like bounce on it, and I'm going to mighty leap up into the air and see if I can like jump over the captain and then come down on top of him if I can.
Mighty leap. Okay, so make acrobatics, I guess.
Got it.
Are we rolling initiative?
Well, I'll do this first, and then we'll roll initiative.
That would be a 19.
Okay, so you boink, you go flying through the air. You come down right on the captain, feet first. He hits the ground. He lets out a shout, and one member of the crew, a woman with a peg leg, yells, "Mutiny!" And a bunch of the crew like turn and join your side, and others, the scummier-looking members of the crew, turn against them. So let's all roll initiative.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You know what? You want to just keep the rolls we had earlier? Just for
Yes, please.
No.
Oh no!
No.
Not really.
So, Chris, you get to go first.
I got a nat 1. That's
Basically,
why I'm
what's
like,
going on here is your NPC allies and the good crew are fighting the bad crew. You guys are mostly going to need to deal with 2 people, the captain and Sister Foam.
Sister
Okay,
Foam's going down.
Sister Foam. She's obviously a spellcaster, and I already called her Sea Witch. Does she seem to have any symbol on her?
Umberly.
What would... Okay.
I have no idea.
Chris is probably going to try to, like, while that happens, and she's probably not expecting this tiny little dragon dog thing to attack her, the mighty Sea Witch lady. I'm going to try to grab her symbol.
It's literally just 2 waves. That's what it looks like.
2 waves. All right, you're going to try to
Yeah,
grab her holy symbol, so it's hanging around her neck on a necklace.
Mhm.
So you go over to her, and you're going to grab it.
Yeah, is that like a...
How are you
attack?
going to remove it? She's
I'm
taller
not...
than
I
you.
don't need to remove it. I'm just going to hold on to it.
So you just run up and
Oh.
grab it?
Yeah. Do I need to roll something for that?
Hold on.
I guess so. Just do like a sleight of hand, just because I mean she's moving around and swinging.
Ooh, okay. That's a 24.
Yes. Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to Mana Magic Quicken spell, and as a bonus action, I channel through the holy symbol the spell Spirit Guardians.
Nice. Nice.
And Spirit Guardian. All the ones that let's see, what is the range on that? Fit around you for a distance of 15 feet. Okay, so who all is within 15 feet of me and the Sea Witch lady?
There's a ton of people. I mean, it's not a big ship. This is a whole bunch of crew fighting and your allies.
Okay, well, Krish doesn't know which of these sailors are with us or without us or whatever. So when he casts it, a bunch of evil dragon, fiendish-looking dragon spirits show up, and everyone who's not in our crew and our NPCs immediately has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. All right. So, Sister Foam is kind of up on the over by where the ship's wheel is. For some reason, I have 2 Krishes, so you're on kind of up there, right next to her. And so there's crew around there. All right, wisdom save for Sister Foam. She has a +2. I got a 18 total.
Okay, that would pass. The DC's 14.
All right. Yeah, and some of the other crew looks like failed it. One made it.
Okay. The ones that didn't make it take 9 necrotic damage, and
Okay.
the rest take half.
9 necrotic, and Sister Foam takes 4. All right. Is that it for Krish?
Yep.
All right, so Sunspot. You're on a
Wait.
ship. Kind of nearby you, up on a raised section where the ship's wheel is. Sister Foam is engaging with Krish. Closer to you is the captain and his vulture, as well as Yami and Solaris.
I'm going for the captain, and I'm going to do a lot of stuff to him.
You run over to the captain.
So I'm going to do 2 unarmed strikes and spend a key point to do flurry of blows. So I do 4 attacks total to start punching him.
Yikes.
Jeez.
Oh, those are good. A 20, a 21, a 21, and a 22.
no.
Yes.
Okay. So that will be. Ooh, that was some good damage. Oof. That is 39 bludgeon damage.
39.
Yep, 39 bludgeon damage.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
Well, he's on the ground actually.
Well, I
because,
fell on him.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm going to spend my last key point on a stunning strike. So he has to make a Constitution saving throw or he's stunned until the end of my next turn.
No. What kind of save?
Constitution.
Let's see what I be getting. Looks like a 14.
He does not make the save. It's a 15 DC.
No.
So he's stunned until the end of my next turn.
Oh no. Is this stunning strike?
Yep.
I see.
And then I'm just gonna lean over and go, I'm the captain now.
His vulture is not at all cool with this.
It's fine. I got a bird and a
I was
dog
gonna
too,
say,
bitch.
Sunspot has a
Bring it
fucking bird
on.
of his own.
Oh yeah. How'd that vulture do in the wisdom save?
Vulture was too far away.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Mar-a-Lago and Umbra, so we're gonna have an animal fight.
Animal fight!
Bird fight!
Bird fight.
I just grab Mar-a-Lago, just fling him at the vulture. Get a boy!
Right. Hey, that's
All right.
foul play.
Hey Chloe, thank you for watching. Yeah, he's doing too much damage. It's basically I'm gonna have to. I should have cut his hands off.
I'm a monk. Monks do insane damage.
And on I was on Mordecai's.
Fury of elbows.
I played a monk on Mordecai's Path of the Plains, and I stunning striked everything. So now it's kind of like I'm.
I mean, you can cut off my hands, I can still use my feet for unarmed strikes.
Oh, that
your
would be
head.
awesome.
Da, 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 da.
All right, and that's
Sunspot
it
people.
for Sunspot.
You'd be
That is-
unarmed for sure.
All right.
Haha.
So Mar-a-Lago, your parrot that you got from Zakara, is apparently now in an aerial battle with the vulture. Sunspot, you know I'm not a fighter. I'm just here to give you moral guidance. Oh my God, no! All right. So vulture. Oh God.
Oh no.
Mar-a-Lago's about to die. I just killed Marlo.
Ooh. Anybody got healing?
Let's see. Vulture.
Probably
There
like
you
a
are.
+5.
Oh boy.
F in the chat from
7 damage.
Marco.
7 damage to a parrot. That's probably.
So dead parrot.
Well, Mar-a-Lago plops to the deck. The vulture just.
He pulls out a little flower and his tongue wags out of his beak.
Sunspot, I don't have much time left. There's something I need to tell you about the princess.
Are you waiting till now to tell me? You're useless.
All right, I'm on my turn. Sister Foam, looming over the kobold. Crash. Sister Foam has 2 awesome things.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm going to use the more awesome thing. She snatches her holy symbol out of your grasp. It says, "You dare, defiler, slave scum. Now you will feel the power of Umberly throughout your entire body." Alright, let's see.
No more tentacles, please.
She chants. The wind kicks up. The ship begins to tilt. A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder. It's 10 feet tall with a 60-foot radius, centered on a point that she could see. Above you. She chooses a point. A bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud into Krish Crash. Oh, actually, near Krish Crash. And all within 5. So she's gonna like hit some of the crew and Krish. So each creature must make a dex save. So Krish, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Yes, please. Nat 1. Cool. Never mind.
All right. Ye shall take 3d10.
It's
9,
fine.
15, 17 points of lightning. And
Okay.
this cloud crackling with lightning and thunder does not dissipate. It remains, and she keeps her hands in the air as the wind blows, and she cackles and madly. And then the captain is stunned, right?
Yep.
The vulture mangles Mar-a-Lago and throws it to the deck. And then it is Solaris's turn.
Is it? All right. Well, I am going to go after the woman because, yeah, she's attacking.
I love ship adventures. I love it.
Yeah, she's attacking Krish Crash, which is not okay with Solaris. So I'm going to. I draw Piercer, the magic sword, and I'm going to run at her and attack her with Piercer.
Oh, is Piercer the were-rats?
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, you can run over past pirates that are fighting each other.
Mm-hmm. I like to think that Solaris like leaps and bounds to Krish Crash.
You can go onto the steps that lead up to the raised area where the steering wheel is.
Oh, that's the best pirate fight ever.
And Krish is kind of blocking you from getting any further than that, but you can reach her from there.
I just realized that was 17 damage, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Concentration save.
Ah.
I failed, so the spirits are gone.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to run over. I've got Piercer in my main hand, and I'm going to have Regret, my magic dagger, in my offhand as I charge up to her. I'm going to stab her with Piercer. That is 17 to hit.
17 to hit on Sister Foam hits.
Okay. I'm throwing my sneak attack on her.
She's wearing, like, no armor. Just stinky pirate clothes.
Yep. So I just charge forward and I stab her. And
just like
yes,
meatball stains on him. It's not from today.
26 points of piercing damage with the first attack. Urgh.
It's too much.
She's still alive.
I'm gonna errata that.
Huh?
All right, you hit her. She's still alive.
All right, and then I don't draw Piercer out yet. I have Regret like up, and I'm gonna stab downward with Regret. With regrets. Natural 20.
Oh
Oh, I
my
wish I put
God.
my sneak attack on that one.
Who among us hasn't been stabbed down at by regret?
All right, so I get 2d4 plus.
Natural 20.
All right, so that's gonna be
Not cool.
You're
11
truly a
more.
poet, Sean.
So
11 more.
stab her with the other weapon, and then pull them both out and stand there.
I think she has to make concentration checks.
She's got to make 2 now.
Ooh.
So the first one would be a DC 13.
Storm cloud goes away.
Nicely done.
Womp womp.
And I look right at her. I stare her down, and I say, "Nobody touches the kobold."
All right. She's just clutching at her multiple wounds that blood is pouring out of, gasping for air. Is that it for Solaris?
That's my move, action, and bonus action. Yep.
Well, so all your NPC allies are fighting the evil pirates. Chad Brewski knocks a dude overboard with a stream of beer.
Out of the corner of my eye,
Volo.
do I see Renair doing anything amazing?
Yes, actually, I was building up to that.
Okay.
Okay.
Volo is fighting the most pathetic evil pirate, which is
Yep.
a dwarf with peg arms and peg legs. But it's
Is
a
he
pretty...
losing?
Yeah, he's pretty much losing.
Peggy the
Is
pirate.
Volo
Excellent.
losing?
Don't come any closer, please. I'll give you anything.
Yar, I'll give you a splinter, you landlubber.
Don't mess with Brinebeard, the pirate.
Opal, the doppelganger, is
Oh.
fighting pirate. Let's see. Pirate swings at her. Oh God. Pirate mortally wounds her.
Oh, come on!
Rolled a critical on her.
Oh my god.
She falls to the deck. Pool of blood. The confused guard. Let me make a courage check for the confused guard. Okay. He was gonna hide behind a crate, but instead he'll run over and tend to the wound of the doppelganger.
Nicely done.
He says, "Here, hold on. I just gotta put pressure on it." She says, "Why are you helping me?" And he says,
Love!
"It's what I was trained to do."
Love
Yeah.
blossoms on the battlefield.
I would say
I
I'd
smell
ship.
a romance.
I'd say I ship that, but we're already on one. So
I'm so glad I put him in the bag of holding and
Literal
didn't stab
shipping.
him. Oh, I'm glad I
Oh my
didn't stab him. Just carried him around in the bag of holding.
I better give him a name, huh?
Yeah.
I think, is he the same guy who gave me food? Because his name would be Subpena then.
Oh, good. That's right. I got my name list. Oh, it is. It's Subpena. Right.
Oh, look at that.
Subpena. SUBB-PINA. Better mark that down.
Oh my god.
I'll add it to the document.
Subpena. What's your name? She gasps. Don't try not to talk. It's
Don't worry about it.
Subpena. Okay. And then pirate music swells as you see Renair on the far side of the ship. Cut a rope. Swings across the ship towards Sister Foam. Meh, 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 meh. Okay, so I'm gonna roll. Pirates of the Caribbean music. Meh, 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 meh,
He
meh,
misses
meh,
and just
meh.
flies off the boat.
Exactly. I don't know. Well, we're gonna find out.
we need somebody. We need
No!
a bird with a fiddle.
No.
Avenge me!
He swings across, passes right by you, Solaris, lands on the far side of her, and stabs her.
Nice.
And I say, when he lands, I say, "Have you met my fiance?"
I have a lot of money in the bank. Okay.
That's his catchphrase.
I just happen to be quite wealthy. All right, Yami, your legs are tied.
Yep.
Your stumps are pinned to your sides. There's a 25-pound dumbbell strapped to your back.
Yep. I'm
There's
standing
a
on the captain.
stunned captain at your feet.
Do a Mario. Just hop on top of him.
Boom, boom, boom.
Bloop, bloop.
Just over and over, and I get a coin each time.
Bling, bling,
And then you start
bling,
getting the
bling,
one
bling.
up. Bling, bling, bling.
Let's see. I'm going to spend 5 psi points to incite panic as an action. So I choose up to 8 creatures I can see within 90 feet. So how many evil pirates are there that I can see?
I mean, there's
There 8 or more?
yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah.
Oh, Sean, I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
How many are there?
There's like 10.
Okay. I'll leave Sister Foam and I'll leave the pirate attacking Volo and Sister Foam. I'll leave those 2. So everyone, including the captain, they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Captain Athgar +0 gets an 8.
Nope, that fails.
And oh man, a bunch of the crew makes it. Jeez. But 1, 2, 3 failed it.
Got it. Okay. It says at the start of each of their turns, you have to roll a die. But do you want me to just do it now?
Why? What happens?
So, if they fail, the target is frightened until the start of its next turn, and you roll a die. If you roll an odd number, the frightened target moves half its speed in a random direction and takes no action.
Why don't you do 1 for the captain and 1 for the crew?
I should do that. That's a 2 for the captain. So let's see. Frightened target makes 1 melee attack against a random target within its reach. So that's what the captain does. And then all the crew who failed run in a random direction, screaming in terror.
So I'll say that the crew just jump overboard.
Okay, excellent. That's what I was
The
hoping
captain,
for.
now there is sunspots next to him, and Yami's next to him, but I'll also say there's 2 crew next to him, so I'll roll a d4. A 1 is Yami, a 2 is sunspot, and the rest would be crew. It's a 1. Yami! Wait, I'm still stunned, aren't I?
Yeah.
So he can't
Okay.
attack.
Excellent.
After my turn ends,
He
he's
flinches.
unstunned.
And he tries, but can't do it.
Okay. And then, actually, as my bonus action, I'm gonna assume ogre form.
Oh God.
So you're just gonna crush him.
Yeah, why not? So I can get bigger.
Oh, that's a great attack name, Ogre Crush.
So here's what happens. Everybody's on deck. You're right by the grate in the, the
okay.
deck of the
Oh
ship,
no!
and you suddenly expand to the size of an ogre, which is very, very heavy. And that grate thing opens up, and the captain's going to fall through because he's stunned. So it just busts open and swings downward. So the captain falls down below. Sunspot, you're standing right on the grate, so please make a dex save if you want to not fall.
If you want.
I'm gonna roll just to see what happens.
Alright.
If I go down, I'll finish the job. No, that's a 23.
So you're gonna stay up above.
All right.
Yeah.
I just like to think your head's in bullet time, and you're like, should I go down or should I go up? Nah. Whatever.
So basically, like it opens beneath your feet. You fall a little bit, but you grab onto the side of the ship and quickly pull yourself up. Yami.
I do like the monk split with my legs, just catch myself with my feet.
Very
and then
nice.
get back up.
Monk split. Yami, make a dex save.
Okay. Since I'm bound, would I have disadvantage?
Oh, yeah, you just fall.
Oh, okay. No
Especially
problem.
with that weight on you.
You have
All
no
right.
hands and your feet are bound.
Wait a minute. All right, wait. You were tied tightly, and then you expanded into the form of an ogre.
That's a good
Let
point.
me
Ow.
roll. I'm gonna
Yeah.
roll to see if your ropes break.
Ow.
I'll say
So-
high means they break. No, they don't. So you're like squished and juicy.
Damn these durable pirate ropes!
Our ropes.
Your feet get chopped off from the pressure.
Oh,
Yeah, your feet are like turning purple. But like the ropes around your arms make your muscles like super bulgy. You know.
Oh, actually, that looks pretty good. Maybe I should do this more often.
Alright. So Yami turned into an ogre. That was your turn, right? Is that it?
Yes. Yep. That's it.
All right. Then we're at the top of the odor, and it's Krish Crash's turn.
Yami's no longer visible then.
Yami
I mean,
fell
I'm
down
like 15.
below.
I'm like 15 feet tall.
You just see her head sticking up.
You guys got things handled up here? All right.
So, Krish, what do you want to do?
How's the spell casting lady, the sea witch, doing? She looks pretty injured, I would think.
Renair
but-
swung over and stabbed her. She's bleeding badly. She's hurt. She can take 1 or 2 more shots, probably.
And I can't see the captain anymore.
You're standing on an elevated area of the ship, and you're looking down, and you can see the open grates. I don't think you could see him, but you can see where he and Yami fell through. It's about 20 feet away from you.
Okay. I'll
There
ask, would I
are
be-
ropes dangling everywhere because you are on a ship.
Okay,
Just
so
saying.
here's what I'm thinking. You're the universe, so I'll leave this up to you. I was going to twin a spell, and I was hoping to hit the Sea Witch and another target, and I was thinking of hitting Yami's ropes that are binding her, if you would allow that.
They're not in the line of sight, unless the
Oh.
spell is different.
But I was hoping to do it while swinging on the rope or something, but that might be too much. I can understand.
Well, no, if you want to move so you can see both of them, I mean,
Yeah.
sure. Well, remember, this lady is right next to you right now.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you want to do this?
Still, that's so awesome. Who cares about opportunity attacks?
I run over to the nearest rope. I take that opportunity attack, I guess.
All right. Well, I mean, they're everywhere. So you grab onto a rope and then what?
Mm-hmm. And
Are you
then
gonna-
I
are you
swing
gonna
off.
Are you gonna swing on a rope or are you gonna climb on a rope?
I'm gonna swing on the rope.
Okay, so you're gonna like cut the rope and then swing
Mm-hmm.
and try to cast the spell as you're swinging.
Yeah. If you would, that's a lot for one turn. That's why I'm like,
I mean, that's not too much. That's pretty.
What like the spell? What kind of components does it have?
it's guiding bolt.
So, I mean, does it have?
It's a single target, verbal and somatic.
Somatic, is that with the which one?
With hands.
Oh, hands.
At least one.
At least
I
So
mean,
I'd
I
have one hand
yeah.
on the rope swinging, and the other
Okay.
one's just like.
So why don't we just do an Arcana check to see if you can get it? All right, now you are going to get hit by this lady as you do this.
Oh, well.
All right, so let me do her hit. +7,
Sure,
Wait.
she doesn't hit that hard.
+5. Oh my God, she does. All right, wait, 16.
Yeah, that hits.
She speaks. She like her hand crackles with energy.
Oh, great. She's a magic
She
attack.
like, and all of a sudden like thunder. Wow! She does 27 thunder.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
She's a
I'm down.
A Voloma. Oh,
I don't even get to the rope.
really?
Well,
Well, you
That was just enough to knock
Well,
me
you were
zero.
you were swinging on the rope. I mean, the movement that provoked it, you would have to be. So you start
So
swinging on the rope.
so I fall.
I'm gonna roll something. Okay.
Oh, no.
You're gonna fall into the water, or you're gonna fall into the hole. I'll make the water. I'll make the water 1 through 3.
Yeah, this was a great idea.
Nope, 5. You fall into the hole. Ah!
Would
So
that
you-
count as
Avenge
a
me.
auto failure? Because that'd be fall damage.
Yeah, you take a little fall damage.
Okay.
5 damage.
All right, so that's one tick on fail.
So you cut the rope, you swing, kapow! She hits you with this. I forgot she had that crazy power. She's from Volos, the Kraken priestess.
This is like Avatar, man.
You swing, you're hit. You crash onto the deck. You roll and you fall down below. So you go crashing down to where Yami and the captain are. All right, that was Krish's turn.
Yeah.
Sunspot.
All right.
You're
Cool.
standing
God.
right next to the hole in the deck. The vulture is like freaking out. Mar-a-Lago's lying on the deck, dying or dead. Has something it wants to say to you. What do you do, Sunspot? You can-
Oh, this is Sophie's choice. I don't know what to do.
Go to him, Sunspot.
I'll go to Mar-a-Lago.
Sunspot, there's something I want to tell you about the princess.
Okay, make it quick.
She loved you for who you are, not because of what you do.
Can I try to stabilize Mar-a-Lago? Or is he
Yeah,
far
okay.
gone?
Yeah, stabilize me, please. Make a medicine check.
Does he do that like he just doesn't die? He's just like, and another
And one
thing.
more thing.
Ah!
You better
Like-
save me.
Also,
No, what was that
there's some
thief we
stuff
killed
in
in
my
the
bed.
alley?
There's some stuff
Oh
in
my
my
God.
bedroom I want you to get and hide.
I want you to tell.
I want you to delete my internet history.
I want you to tell my wife to stay away from my nest.
Wow.
That's an 18.
Oh, okay, so you stabilize. And nearby, you see Subpoena also stabilizing the doppelganger, and he looks at you and gives you a knowing nod as pirates are fighting each other between you.
This is a completely different situation between me and you.
All right, so Sunspot, you stabilize your parrot.
God.
All right.
I think that's all I can do, because,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my action.
My turn. Sister Foam. She's got Renair Never Ember here, and fricking Solaris here. She's gonna use another one. You know, her attack is so powerful. It's almost like I should just do that.
Eek.
She's
I
hurt.
didn't
though.
expect it to be that powerful, yeah.
I kind of thought maybe.
I guess so. I guess she'll use this other power because it's pretty good. She's gonna use this on like all the good pirates and you. So she like holds her hands up, her wind kicks up, and she calls on Umberly to force her enemies away. So Renair and Solaris are gonna need to make charisma saving throws.
Why? I'm terrible at them.
Yeah! And, like in the clouds above, you
Oh,
see like the clouds
no.
part and this evil goddess like
Solaris, believe in
glowing
yourself.
eyes looking down at you.
All right, I rolled a 17 and I
Oh.
have no bonuses, so
All right. So you're not supernaturally frightened.
I just stare her down.
Neither is Renair.
That's the power of love. Love wins today,
Mhm.
guys.
We just Renair and I
Yes.
lock eyes and just look at each other and know, like, we've got this.
Oof.
Three of
Oof.
the good crew look up and
Goodness.
go, ah, and they jump overboard. Down below deck, let's switch to the below deck.
Oh yeah, he's not stunned anymore.
I love this map so much. All right.
The camera pans down into the hole.
You can go to Mike Schle's
Big
site.
boots.
Just Google Mike Schle maps and look for the ship map. This was $2. $2. Very sensible. I'll put the link in the YouTube thing.
Oh, I got this right here.
So let's
Boom.
see. Oh, nice. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
All right. The captain took a spill.
Yeah.
He's got Yami in ogre form.
Yeah.
Probably taking
Crushing
up
him.
4 squares.
Fun, yeah.
And a dying Krish next to him.
Yeah, you probably just saw a kobold just thud.
His faithful vulture flies down and begins harassing Yami. This seems like a battle tactic they use regularly to give him his sneak attack damage.
Ugh. I need to get a vulture.
So sneaky.
Maybe if we kill the captain, I can keep his vulture.
That's
Oh no, that vulture's gonna die.
Captain Athgar says, you should never have tried to take the tortured Tortle from Captain Athgar. I'll see to it that no one
If I
ever
had
finds
hands,
your body.
if I had hands, Captain, I'd be going like this, but I mean I don't, so I'm just gonna yawn.
Little stump.
All right, he gets 3 attacks. Plus 7. Oh, 10.
Nope.
21.
Yes, that'll hit.
All right, so you take 7, and then the sneak attack damage is 14, so 21.
21. Got it.
And another 21 to hit is another 7 damage.
Okay.
All right. That was my turn. Meanwhile, up above, Solaris. You're on the steps. Krish is no longer blocking you from going all the way up. Renair is on the opposite side of Sister Foam. Her eyes are glowing, her hands are up, she's looking into the clouds and cackling madly. What would you like to do?
I dramatically step up that last step as I use it to lunge with Piercer and try to stab her with Piercer. And as I stab at her, I say, I told you not to touch the kobold. All right, here we go. Natural 1, so I do not stab her with Piercer. I think I slip on the top step a little bit. But I'm going to follow through with my dagger. So I'm going to go after her with regret. I'm going to change the name. I don't regret this. All right, so I'm gonna try to stab with that. Okay, that's much better. That's gonna be a 21 to hit with regret.
Mm-hmm.
And because Renair is standing right there, I'm going to throw my sneak attack on this. Right. That's 25 points of piercing damage with my dagger into the side of her hip again. Urgh!
You stab her in the side of the hip.
Mm-hmm.
She gasps as blood comes pouring out. She drops to her knees, and her eyes close.
I'm going to use my movement to go after Krish Crash.
Okay, so
I have 30 feet of movement.
1, 2, 3. So you get 15 feet, and then there's the grate, open grate that leads to the lower deck. So
I'm full jumping after Krish Crash.
Okay.
Wherever he went, I'm just following.
Just saying that there's dangling ropes that you could probably just cut a thing, grab a rope, and lower yourself down in dramatic pirate fashion.
Do you want me to make an acrobatics to see how dramatic I am as a pirate?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Let's see. What's my...
That one.
Shut up, Jamie.
All
right, here we go. Baby! I get a 5 total because I rolled a 1.
All right, so chop rope, grab rope. It doesn't descend as softly as you thought. And you just swonk.
The other end actually was already cut by somebody else, and I didn't realize it.
It was the rope Krish already tried to get to.
So you
Wow.
the cursed rope. The rope's like. All right.
Do you want me to make a dexterity save to see if I land on my rear end in the hole?
Yeah, go ahead. To see if you take falling damage.
Okay, here we go. That's gonna be a 15.
Okay, so the rope drops fast, but you're able to land. You're able to land on your feet in a superhero pose.
All right.
Hey, Stray Cat, how's it going? All right, is that it for Solaris?
Move, action, bonus action, done.
The NPCs. All right, so Sister Foam is dead. You've stabilized Mar-a-Lago. So Mar-a-Lago, the parrot, looks up at you, Sunspot. You know, you act like you don't like me, but I knew that deep down you really cared, Sunspot. You really care.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Has nothing to do with the fact that the princess would be mad if you died. Nothing to do with that.
Meanwhile, the guard tending to Opal says, "Here, hold on. I'll give you a clean bandage." Then he touches a tender spot, and she goes, "Oh!" And he goes, "Hold on. Here, that should make it feel better." She goes, "It does feel better." And then
I think I read this in one of Entropy's novels.
the dwarf with the peg arms and the peg legs closes in on Volo. Let's see, he attacks Volo. Oh, but Volo dodges the peg cartwheel. And
Sounds like a peg cartwheel.
Volo pathetically kicks at him. It rolls a natural 1. And somehow, trying to get away from him, falls over the side of the ship and is holding onto the side. No! And the peg leg armed dwarf pegs over to him. I've got you now. And Volos is like, no. All right. And Renair is going to try and swing on a rope and drop down to where everybody is now, in the lower decks. So I'll have him make a acrobatics. Let's see how this goes.
Sounds like one that.
That's not good. You hear, so you're all down there. The pirate's like, ha ha, he stabbed Yami. And then Solaris like drops down, but she lands on her feet. And then you hear, ah! It's Renair. I'm going to roll to see who he
Y'all are bad pirates.
or to see who he lands on.
I
One,
think
two,
everybody
three, four.
fell in here. Not a single person just landed.
I didn't even go in the hole.
All right.
All right, all of us can't do sports.
Oh, that's not right, Krish.
Oh no!
Ah!
Oh no!
So, Krish,
Oh, Krish.
is that another? How does that work? You take.
There's another. If I take any damage while I'm at 0, it counts as a fail.
All right. So you took.
If it's a
one.
crit, it's 2.
You have one fail so far.
Yeah, so that'd make it 2.
Yeah, that's too fair.
Oh
Cool.
no.
Cool.
Wow.
He takes no damage though. You broke his fall.
Yay. At least I'm soft.
Ah! Ugh.
I don't have armor, so that
I
works.
shouldn't be laughing. Just like
It's a kobold. It's not
I
hard to
hear the
laugh.
cartoon squish of.
Okay, so Yami, you're in ogre form. Your legs are bound. Your arms are
Actually,
pinned to your sides. You've
After
got
taking
a
all that damage, I
barbell.
am actually no longer in ogre form.
oh. Okay.
So, since I was big and the ropes are all out and I shrunk again, would the ropes fall?
Well, they were bound. They were wrapped around you. Although you
Mhm.
expanded, you might have stretched them. Let me just make a roll to see.
Okay.
Right, because they were tight on you. Then you expanded. That would at least loosen them. So, oh jeez. No, they're still.
Why are they so
Like I roll a d20.
terrible?
I roll a d20, right? Well, if it's really high, like a 15 or higher, they're still on. I rolled a 19. So
Durable.
They're like giant rubber bands.
these pirates are rope experts. you know?
Evidently so. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of this rope. All right. In that case, can I just do a escape check?
Yeah.
I'll do that.
The best ropes in the trackless sea.
That's gonna be a 19.
Okay, which do you want to do? The feet ones or the ones binding your arms?
Feet.
Right, feet. Now, you don't have hands.
Nope.
So how do you try to get these off your feet? There's a rope wrapped around each foot, and then there's a rope that ties both feet together. You're down below decks. There's all sorts of junk down here, pirate junk. You know.
Can I use my my furball glacial where I can change size to just shrink my feet
Oh yeah.
and then slip out of my boots?
Yep.
And then resize my feet and then just land on the captain again.
Well, you're in a separate. You're not on the captain anymore.
Okay.
He's standing next to you, so you're able to
Okay.
resize your feet to escape the ropes.
Yeah.
So your arms are still bound, but your feet are free now.
It's okay. I don't need them.
Is that it for Yami?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, Krish, you 2 death saves.
We're missing a Krish.
Is he going?
Oh, no.
Where'd he go?
He said he'll be right back.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll say he's holding for now. Sunspot. What do you do? You're down there. Oh, wait, you're still
I'm
up.
still on deck. Yeah, I'm still up there.
So you're up. You see about 15 feet away from you, Volo's hanging off the side of the ship, and the dwarf with the peg arms and the peg legs is ha ha ha. Although you wonder how the peg dwarf could possibly knock Volo off the side. Push, poking him with a stick, basically.
I'm
Multiple
gonna
sticks.
poke my head out over the hole. I'm assuming Krish looks very injured, just like.
Yeah, looking down, you see, you see Krish lying there like expanding pool of blood.
Why do I have to do everything around here? And I'm gonna hop in the hole like a normal person
Okay.
and try to stabilize Krish.
So you jump down.
And then I'm gonna try
Do
to
you want to
stabilize.
land? There's 2 squares you got here to pick from. There's one that's kind of away from the captain, where you would land on a spare little tiny boat, or you can land right next to the captain.
I guess which one would get me closer to Krish?
Either one would bring you right next to him.
I'll go next to the captain.
You leap down and land dramatically next to the captain, and there's Krish, bleeding to
And
death.
then I'm gonna try to stabilize the kobold.
Make a medicine check. You need a 10. I think. Or is it a 15?
It's 10. Did I get to
I just held your turn, so you'll go right after this.
Okay.
I got it. I got a 16.
Okay. Stable!
Then I guess I don't need to go.
My
then.
hands kind of glow a little bit as I stabilize him. Just like
Oh,
radiant style.
show off.
Alright.
Live!
Alright, and after Sunspot and Krish, it is the captain's turn. He's fighting freaking a lot of people here. It's a lot of people down here. What does he have? I think what he'll do is, as a bonus, he can disengage, right? Alright, so he can attack and then he'll disengage and he's going to get the heck out of here. Probably. So, he was stabbing at Yami. Because Yami's tied up, but if Yami's arms are bound, then in his mind, she can't hurt him. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright, he's gonna do something, piratey.
Oh.
I don't know how's he gonna get out of that. I don't think he can get up there, though. He yells up, he's gonna yell up at his crew to dump some barrels down here. Or something. I don't know. He'll just stab somebody. Alright, I'm gonna roll. It's either gonna be Solaris or Sunspot. Solaris 1 through 3. Nope, Sunspot!
All
Oi.
that and he just stabbed someone.
His vulture comes over to harass you,
You're next.
giving him precious sneak attack. +7 on Sunspot. 12.
Nope.
19.
Just hits.
And a 22. Yes.
Yeah, that's
All
gonna
right,
hit.
so you take 7, 7, and 14. So a total of 28 points.
Okay.
Then he's going to disengage and move. Go back above deck. And he says to you, he's getting nervous now. Maybe we can cut some kind of deal. And then he gets up top. And he's yelling at people, "Get the barrels!" Although all of his remaining men are fighting the other men, so there's no way really. All right, that was my turn. Solaris, the captain went back above decks. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna follow him.
Sandal.
Okay, you come out. He's right there.
Am I next to him?
If you want to be, yeah.
Do I don't have any allies with like nearby.
There's pirates fighting, so yeah, there's probably some.
But would it count for me to get sneak attack? I would say no, probably.
No. Yeah.
All right. Well, then I will use my bonus action. And I need him to roll a deception check as I try to see his weak point before I stab him. And I'm going to make an insight check.
Okay.
Whichever one of us gets better.
Oh.
So he has to roll deception. And
I got a 13.
Insight. You got a 13. All right. Insight. Boom. Here we go. I got a 21. I rolled a 13 plus 8. All right. So I see a weak point, and I'm going to focus on that as I try to stab him with Piercer. And I say, you picked the wrong people to mess with. 22 to hit him with Piercer.
Hits.
All right. And I get my sneak attack because I see that nice weak spot. And I'm going to go for it. Oh, yes. Oh, that's nice. 27 points of piercing damage.
All right, so you stab him. Blood
Stab
goes
him.
everywhere. He clutches his wound. He falls to his knees on the deck. He's still alive, but just barely.
And I look down at him where he's like having trouble, and I say, I killed your witch, and I'm going to kill you too.
Maybe we can make a deal.
I just stand, I loom over him intimidating. And I'm not very big, but if he's down on his knees, then I'm looming because I don't get to loom often. That's my turn.
All right.
He's very good at it. to be
Hmm.
fair.
All right.
If only I was taller.
So Volo's hanging onto the side of the ship. Guy with the peg arms and the peg legs. So I'm going to do a roll. So Volo's going to try to grab a peg and just fling the guy over the side.
Oh.
Come on,
If
Volo.
not, peg guy's going to peg him in the face or whatever and send him into the ocean.
Come on, Volo.
Do the boink boink boink.
Peg guy gets a natural 20.
Ugh.
Volo.
R.I.P. Volo.
Oh, Volo got a 17. So peg guy just hits Volo in the face. Ah, he falls into the ocean. Skaploosh. And the peg guy, does the with his two peg arms, just
You start a fire.
and like they start. Yeah, he's like, oh no,
Fire
they're starting to smoke. I better stop.
Is that his name? Firestarter?
He just starts running. His arms are on fire.
Fire, me hands are on fire.
He jumps into the water.
Fire on the port side.
Shiver me timbers.
Oh my god.
All right, Yami, it's your turn. The pirate captain's upstairs. He's pretty much done for.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Can I go up to where the captain is?
Yep.
I'll do that. And then I'll say, yeah, I got a deal for you. And I'm gonna bring one of my feet back, and I'm gonna angle it, so I'm gonna kick him overboard into the water. Because why not?
All right.
So I'm gonna roll for that. That's gonna be a gosh, what would be my bonus? Let's go. That's a 20 to hit.
All right. So you kick him. He goes flying and he falls overboard. Sploosh.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna use my reaction for knockback. I'm gonna spend 6 side points. So I send him flying 60 feet
Oh.
instead.
He just skips like a rock.
So this is Super Smash Brothers then. Just
Ah,
game.
the bloosh.
Solaris uses her reaction to snatch the hat before he goes.
Ooh.
All right. All right. So we're out of combat mode now.
All right.
Right when you do that, a huge shape comes out of the water, a gold dragon, which turns into a
Yay.
dwarf. He lands on the ship. It looks like I missed a battle.
Did he
Alright.
get Volo?
Well, it looks like you did fine. What?
Did he get Volo? Okay.
You
I'm
want
go
gonna
to?
go
after-
get him.
I'll go get Volo.
Get the peg leg guy too. He's
Here,
cool.
Solaris, I'll hold the hat.
I actually, when I see Sunspot before I jump, I wing the hat to him.
And I
And
put it
then
on.
And then I leap off the ship to go after Volo.
All right, Solaris, make a. I mean, you have the goggles, you can see.
I
Just
do
make a
have the goggles.
perception to see if you can find Volo.
Oh boy, this might not be good. We may not.
I think
we
you'll
may have
hear
lost
him before
Volo.
you see him.
So perception, I got a total of. What is that perception? I got an 18.
Oh, okay. So you pathetically, All right, but you find him and you help him get back on board.
Could have helped
Yep.
myself, of course, but
So the good pirates have apprehended the bad pirates, and one of them, Belle Mare, she has a peg leg. She says, "Thank you. We've been thinking about mutinying for quite a while. We're smugglers, not slavers.
That's a much better choice.
So, what do you want to do with these pirates? They will explain to you that they were coming here. You're about 3 days north of Neverwinter.
Whoops.
Wow.
There's a lighthouse nearby, but the lighthouse, there's no light coming from it. You also remember that apparently a lighthouse is where the Order of the Stout Pint, another Acquisitions Inc. franchise, was located.
Oh.
So the lighthouse should be about a mile, on shore, about a mile away from here. But
Mhm.
they're actually headed to a sea cave where they keep some of their smuggled goods.
Oh.
So we're almost out of time, but I want to know, like, what do you want to do with this ship?
Well, I think first of all, Yami will go up to where the captain stands by the wheel and look down at the tied up pirates and say, "Amnesty for those who swear loyalty to the
Sunspot.
great."
I'm just kidding.
No,
I have the captain hat on. I'm the captain.
Yami and
Sorry.
the Chaos Crew. Especially you, pig leg dude. You're cool. You get
The
you get
dwarf.
double amnesty.
He's one of the bad pirates, but as soon as you do that, he perks up.
Completely
Yeah,
right.
yeah, slavery's so lame.
Does he have, like, instead of a beard, it's just a single peg coming out of his chin?
They're just splinters
Oh,
Oh,
instead
no.
of stubble.
ow.
No, I was thinking like a pharaoh beard or something.
He's just
I-
maybe he's got some little sticks tied to his beard.
I be stickbeard.
I swear.
Stickbeard, yes.
Oh my god.
Peggy Stickbeard.
Peggy Stickbeard, wow. I swear, under my great leadership.
Volo pulls you aside. Hold on.
What? Right in the middle of my speech?
You should make him walk the plank for the.
No.
He tried to kill me. He can't be on the same boat with this stickbeard.
You can
Well,
write
we've all
whatever you
thought
want.
about it.
He's a remorseless killing machine.
Yeah, so are all of
He'll
us.
kill you all.
Um,
He's more peg than man.
He's
God damn it!
He's more peg than man.
He opens
Um,
up his shirt. His body is just a trunk of a tree.
Also, you notice that the crew really likes Chad Brewski.
Understandable.
Well, obviously.
I know this is a
Thanks
family
for Chad.
channel, but it's just a fact they're lining up to get a drink from the spigot.
It's a barrel, okay? We can't make any judgments on where the
So it's
spigot
like
lies,
they
okay?
walk up, they get on their knees. Yeah.
All right, well,
Anyway, I swear,
So yeah,
under my brilliant leadership, that this ship, the Tortured Tortle, shall be the scourge of the high seas from Luskin to Skullport. All right, there we go. So yeah, follow me. What's up? Kuriyami.
Belmare says, "I can't help but sense that. It seems like y'all want to be captain.
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to be
This
captain,
isn't going to be a thing where like whichever one of you is on the ship at the time is the captain. I mean,
I mean, if you want to take over when we're not here, you can do that. You know.
I mean, who has the hat?
I mean,
Stickbeard waddles forward. Obviously, it should be me, Stickbeard.
No.
Stickbeard, you need to earn your way back into the family of trust.
the
You
good
tried to
graces.
kill Volo.
That's
I
true.
mean, but
I mean, thank you, but
Sunspot.
can't be doing that.
But you can't be doing those things. So you need to grow and learn and earn
Oh,
that spot.
another question is, they go, "What do you want to do with Ern the vulture?" They point to Ern, who is eating the
Flores.
corpse of the sister foam.
Well, I mean, we could let him finish, and then Sunspot, you can have him.
Sounds like it's two birds.
You know,
Mar-a-Lago
that's
says,
what you meant?
"Hold on, you can't have me on one shoulder and that thing on the other. That's just."
oh, I didn't think he wanted to keep
Devil
him.
and the angel.
Oh, no, I was going to keep him.
How long after this whole scenario is this? Like right after?
I don't know. Whatever. Oh,
Okay,
because you're
we're-
still unconscious? Is that why?
Yeah, am I still
Oh,
down below
Yeah,
deck?
you are.
unconscious?
You are still. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. All right.
Umbra is sitting nearby, licking his chops as he looks at the vultures. And I'm like, shh, in time.
All right. Do you want to go to their smuggler's cave to see what they got?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Obviously.
it's a good idea.
We were coming to pick up these 5 bolts of silk worth 100 gold
Ooh.
each.
Oh, hello
They've also
there.
got mundane supplies, and there's a crate of peg hands, peg feet, peg legs, peg arms, peg eyes, peg ear horns, everything peg. And there's
Hey,
also
Yami,
like
we got you some
there's,
hands.
there's also like stump attachments with weapons and stuff like that.
Yummy.
Is it a wooden fist? And do you put like can you like put like powder or something in the fist and it explodes on impact?
All sorts of stuff, man.
Is
Cosmo
there
pulls
like
out
a
a wo-
club?
They have a club.
Oh, and there's one
I'll
other
take
thing.
one.
There's a blue gem. When you approach it, it glows, and there's 2 glowing eyes in it. And you
Whoa.
hear the sound of the angry ocean coming from it.
Is that a?
I'm sure
Can
it's
I
friendly.
do an Arcana check on it?
Nobody touch it.
Sure.
I want to touch it.
Sunspot, remember the heart.
But I want to touch it.
I know, but last time you died.
Yeah, but
How does an 18 Arcana do?
You're pretty sure that what this is an elemental gem. It's got a water elemental
Water
trapped in it, so you can use an action to basically cast Conjure Elemental, and you will summon this water elemental to you for like I think it's like an hour or something like that.
Excellent.
Oh.
Cool.
and you thought I was gonna die.
Also, I slide the diatrema feather back into Yami's like kimono top there. Like I slide it into like the upper part of it and say, "I've been holding on to this for you."
Thank you, Solars.
So I give back the diatrema summoning feather that I've had for a while.
If it falls out, Yami has like no way of putting it back.
I pick it up and I put it in her hair. And I
Ah.
make sure it stays firmly. I'll make a sleight of hand check if I have to, or dexterity to make sure it's
Yami has like a nest of hair. I don't know.
true. I know.
Might get your hand stuck in there.
Maybe.
All right.
Yeah, having curly hair, I know how that happens.
So you have taken possession of the tortured Tortle. You spot an ominous lighthouse in the distance, which may be where you need to go next.
I want to go there. I want to go there. I want to go there.
And that's where we'll stop for this episode of Acquisitions Inc. So why don't we do plugs? Dylan, got any plugs?
Not that I can think of.
What?
But when do we do?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, hey, tomorrow on Jeanette's channel, Skull and Shackles. More pirate stuff.
What about Jim? You got any plugs?
Nope. No plugs.
Thanks, Stray Cat. Thank you for watching, Stray Cat. Really appreciate it. Solaris.
Oh, hi.
You got any plugs?
Yeah, tonight at 7 on Scotty Hood's channel, I'm going to be playing in Ghost of Saltmarsh. So more
More pirate
high
stuff.
sea adventures. And tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern time on Uncanny_Adventures, we are playing Skull and Shackles. And yeah, they're at sea, they're pirating, and there's the weather's real bad. So I mean, there's a storm coming, and there's a curse apparently. I mean, so we'll see how that goes.
And Scotty, got any plugs?
We'll be continuing our adventure into Salvage Operation in Ghost of Saltmarsh.
Beware the
Night
spiders.
at 7
Oh,
o'clock.
yeah.
They went into one room and immediately panicked and fled. So we'll see where it goes from here.
When I was first deciding to run stuff online, that's one of the first adventures I ran. I mean, I had to convert the old one.
Mm-hmm.
And what was funny was, so I ran it just online but not streamed. Although I have an audio recording of it.
Oh.
But that was the first time I ever played with Garrett, who plays Ramrod.
Ooh.
And I wrote an article in my blog about it. And Mike Merles actually commented on it. Because
Oh.
Mike Merles wrote that adventure.
Wait.
Yep.
So that was
Yeah.
like really awesome. It's a good adventure too. All right, so yeah, in an hour and a half, we'll be back right here playing Hell's Rebels. They're also on a boat in the sea.
It's true.
This giant monster came up out of the water and attacked their ship, and almost all of them jumped on the monster in the middle of a whirlpool. So
Yep.
I had to
Isn't that
figure
what you
out.
do?
Yeah, and then hopefully they'll run into one of my favorite monsters in ever, the seaweed siren. Don't tell
Ooh.
anybody, but they should run into that tonight. And then tomorrow, hopefully we can do more Dungeon Academy. We haven't been able to do it in the last couple weeks because a lot of the players couldn't make it, but hopefully we can do it tomorrow. Kind of thinking of maybe just switching to every other week schedule because they're just having a hard time getting them on a
Oh.
weekly. So
You'll be diving into this stuff, right?
yeah, eventually, hopefully. The campaign is almost over. They've only got 1 or 2 more
true.
pieces of the Rod of 7 parts left. So, Dungeons Academy should wrap up at some point pretty soon. And I've been having a hankering to run some Shadowrun to the point. I mean, I already made this overlay and I dug up all this stuff, and so I might try doing Dungeon Academy 1 week and Shadowrun the other, depending on. I'm gonna have to talk to them about their schedules. But yeah, so we'll be back in an hour and a half playing Hell's Rebels. Thank you everybody for watching. We will see you again next time. Bye bye.